Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Toyota Rav. This one is the SE Prime, and this one has the crossbar package, and it has the weather and sunroof package. It's a $1,700 package, but I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, they're going to be a 2.5 four-cylinder engine that is connected to an ECVT transmission, and they're going to be two electric motors. There's one in the front, one in the back. This 2.5 produces only 179 horses, and with the two electric motors, it's going to produce a total of 302 horsepower. And the fuel economy numbers on this engine only: 40 in the city, 36 highway, and 38 combined, and 0 to 60 is going to be in 5.7 seconds, and you could do 42 miles on EV only if you charge this Rav4. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2021 Rav4 Prime. If you guys are interested in the packages this one has, just go ahead and pause the video, and the price on this one is $42,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Midnight Black, and it looks very good on this Rav4. And the price on this one is $42,000. Coming to the front, I really like the way how this Rav4 looks like. And for the headlights, everything right here in the front is going to be LED except the turn signal indicators. For $42,000, I think Toyota should have made the turn signal indicators LED, so they did cheap out. Right here, they're going to be a fake looking vent. I think it does look very good. Toyota badge is nice and big. It does have the sensor for the braking assist, and it is finished in blue. That means this is a hybrid Toyota Rav4, and the grille is going to be finished in black, and the surrounding of the grille is going to be finished in blacked out chrome. I think everything looks very good right here in the front of this Toyota Rav, and there's going to be a fake vent right there. It does look very good, and it is finished in gloss black. And all the way in the bottom, there's going to be this brushed aluminum trim across the front of this Rav, and all the way in the bottom, there's going to be a functional vent. But let's go ahead and move to the side of this Rav, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the side. Here is the side view of this Toyota Rav. It does look very good right here from the side, and those rims look really nice. In the back, the tail lights have a really nice 3D look to them. And for the window sills, the bottom portion is going to be finished in flat black. Top is going to be finished in chrome. This one has the crossbars with roof rails. The crossbars are $315 option, I think. And by the way, it does have the black emblem package, which is a $175 option. And it does have keyless entry, blind spot monitoring system, and it does have turn signal indicators on the mirrors. And they're going to be an all-wheel drive badge in the bottom, and they're going to be a plug-in hybrid badge on the fender. And for the rims, they look very good. I really like the design and the size. The size of those rims, they are 225, 60, 18. So there's a very good amount of rubber, and overall design looks very nice from the side. But let's go ahead and move to the back of this Rav4, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the back. Here is the back of this Rav4. As I said, the tail lights have a nice 3D look to them. You could see that from the side a little bit better, but design looks good. They're not too big or too small. I think that they are the perfect size. The running light here in the back is going to be LED. Reverse light and turn signal indicators are going to be halogen. For $42,000, I think Toyota cheaped out. It does have a good looking spoiler, and they're going to be the third brake light up there. Here is the wiper. Toyota badge is going to be blacked out, and it does have some blue inside of it since this is a hybrid. And all the way to the left, it will have the Rav4 and Prime on the left, and all the way to the right, they're going to be the SE badge to tell you that this one is the SE trim. Reflectors all the way in the bottom. They're nice and small. They look very good. And for the exhaust tips are not connected to the exhaust pipe, but they're on top of the exhaust pipe, which is very nice. So I really like that. There is no fake tips here in the back. Here is a key. It's a little bit on the lighter side. It does have 5 buttons on it: lock, unlock, hold to turn on AC, tailgate release, panic button. Toyota badge is going to be all the way in the bottom. Good amount of brushed aluminum on this key. And Rav4 is going to be in the back. So let's go ahead and open the tailgate. There's 3 different ways to open the tailgate. There's one on the key, There's one on the tailgate itself, and there is one inside. And up here, there's going to be a button to close the tailgate, one handle on the right, and another one on the left. And back here, there is a very good amount of space, and there's going to be a light on the right. It is halogen, and they're going to be a 12 volt. Good amount of storage place right here. On the left, there is no storage place because that's where the fuel tank is, and it does have a privacy cover, so you could basically close or pull the privacy cover, lock it in place right here, so no one can see anything inside of your SUV. It does have some tie downs right there, and underneath the floor they're going to be the spare tire, and the jack tools are going to be all the way to the left. Here is a door handle. It does have a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the SUV, and to lock it, there's going to be a sensor right here. Just go ahead and tap on it, and that will take care of locking the SUV. For the front door panel, mostly everything right here is plastic. For 42,000, Toyota cheaped out big time here. Plastic. There's just a good amount of plastic everywhere. Even this door handle is plastic. It does have a really nice design on it, and there's a good amount of brushed aluminum, but I just hate the fact that there is a good amount of plastic. This is nice and soft. Plastic in the bottom, which is expected. Good amount of storage place. Speaker has a really nice design to it. It does say Rav4 right here. Window switches, mirror controls, everything looks good. The front one is auto up and down, but they're not backlit. Here is the driver's seat. It does have a nice design to it, and it does have a good amount of red stitching, and it is a power seat, and it does have lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this Toyota Rav, and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2021 Toyota Rav, and it is on. Since this is a hybrid, of course you're not going to hear anything. Overall, the interior looks very nice, feels nice and spacious, and I really like the red stitching that Toyota is using in this Prime, and I think everything looks nice. For the steering wheel, it is wrapped in leather, and it does have red stitching on it as well, which is nice. All the way to the left, there are going to be few controls to control that screen in the middle. Back button, phone button, voice command, volume controls. You could toggle through that screen, go up and down with those controls. And all the way to the right, they're going to be the safety features, the cruise control, lane keep assist, braking assist, and a mode button, seek buttons. And all the way to the right, they're going to be the wiper controls. And behind that is going to be the power button. And to the left, they're going to be the headlight controls with the turn signal controls, and the gauges do look very good. This center display is going to be LCD in the middle, and everything else is analog. And they're going to be a storage place right here, nice and big actually, and nice and deep as well. More of that red stitching. A lot of companies are going away with this storage place right here on the left, so I'm glad that Toyota is still doing that in this Rav. And in the bottom, they're going to be a good amount of buttons: automatic high beam, brightness control, heated steering wheel, tailgate release. And here is a screen. It's an 8-inch screen that looks okay. I'm not a big fan of the way how bulky it is. I don't mind the tablet style screen, but just this screen is too big and it's too bulky. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it does have hard buttons on the left and right. It does have a volume knob and a tune knob, and they are finished in rubber. They're rubberized, so they feel nice and grippy. And AC vents look right, nothing too special or fancy about those. Emergency light button, and they're going to be a storage place right there, right on top of the glove box. And again, guys, this is really nice. I really like the red stitching. This feels nice and soft. Good amount of brushed aluminum right there. And coming down, the climate controls are very easy to use. It does have an auto function, a sync function, and it does have the fan speeds right here. And let's go ahead and turn on the climate control. Everything will get displayed right here in the center display. Here's the fan. You could change the modes. And here is the off button, and in the bottom there is a very good amount of storage place, one USB and a 12 volt. And right here they're going to be the traction control. It does have heated seats, low and high for the passenger and driver. And here is the shifter that will control the CVT or eCVT transmission in this Rav4. And here is the backup camera, and it does make this really cool sound. Because this is a hybrid, it doesn't really have any sounds, so by law there should be a sound when you put it in reverse. The shifter feels nice and solid, does have plus and minus. And here is the electronic e-brake or e-brake. Brake hold does have basically the EV and HV modes. You could basically toggle through them, and it does have a mode selector right here, sport mode, and it does have an eco mode. And here is a trail mode. I really like the leather right here on this shifter. 2 cup holders, good size cup holders, and I really like this brushed aluminum right here around this middle console. And the armrest, it is finished in the synthetic rubber material. It's very hard, but let's go ahead and see what's inside. Inside there is a very good amount of space, nice and deep, and there are going to be 2 USBs inside. And here is the rear view mirror. It does look good, almost frameless, and it has a really nice size to it. It does have glasses holder and a few buttons right here for the lights. And here is a button to turn on all the lights in this Rav4. And sunroof control, you could tilt it and you could open it, SOS. And here is the visor. It is finished in very hard material, but it is nice and solid. It does have a light, a nice big light, and a big mirror. And this one has a sunroof. This is part of this $1,700 package, which is the weather and moonroof package. Here is the back door, and the back door has the same design as the front. And it does have a good amount of plastic, and this right here, this feels and sounds not good. The armrest is nice and soft, just like the front. It does have heated seats here in the back. This is with the $1,700 package, which is the weather and moonroof package. Window switch, good amount of brushed aluminum. Speaker is the same as the front, plastic in the bottom. A tiny bit of storage place in the bottom. I really wish it was a little bit bigger. Back seats are nice and spacious, and you could recline those back seats if you want to. Headroom is very good as well, and it does have an armrest with 2 cup holders. The armrest is nice and soft, and there are going to be 2 AC vents, and there are going to be 2 USBs here in the back. And here is how the front of this Toyota Rav looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Toyota Rav Prime. I would like to thank Pata here at Colonial Toyota in Milford, Connecticut, for providing me this beautiful 2021 Toyota Rav. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.